And Sade or whatever. This guy's going to be on the May 2nd show. Make sure that you scan that QR code on the flyer on your table. Give it up for Turk. Ladies and gentlemen, Turk.
You can tell how old I am because everybody else uses a fucking phone. I have fucking pieces of fucking paper that I write shit on. It's in longhand too. I gotta tell you, I've been out and haven't been around in a while, so I'm kind of like, I'm back, but so are fucking measles. So, fucking coincidence? I don't think so. But I have found out that my comfort zone is uncomfortable. And so I'm almost at ease up here, because it's not fucking easy. I'm telling you, this fucking thing here scares the shit out of me, You fuckers out there need to know a few things. You want to know a few things? Huh? Come on, huh? Of course you do. All right, I'm going to tell you something. My buddies up in New York, because everybody thinks I was on a job up in New York, but I wasn't. But I know people who work outside of the fucking mob, okay? And they do peripheral shit, They do fucking tune-ups, okay? You know what a fucking tune-up is, right? You know what a fucking tune-up is. Yeah, you could use a fucking tune-up, let me tell you. I'll tell you. Boom, boom, hey. So here's the deal. They're a bag man, they're collectors, all right? But here's the thing. He told me that the mob is actually going to go into a different line of business. They want to become legit. Yeah, fucking legit. They're getting out of the fucking trash business, and they're going to open up a Chinese restaurant. That's right. Yeah, you're laughing your ass off. But it's a moneymaker. You know what the name of it is? Fangool. That's right. Fangool. I tell you, their delicacies are like Frankie Fat Fingers. Now listen, Frankie Fat Fingers, they at least take the nail out. It's not too bad, okay? And they got Whack-'em soup for you, okay? But what they're known for, because it's a Chinese restaurant, Fangool, is the unfortunate cookies. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get there, unfortunate cookies, all right? Open it up, hey, you do that thing. The other thing is, hey, it's better to be seen than viewed. It's the fucking truth, Sometimes you get out of there, sometimes you don't. But people, they write me, they call me, they text me, okay? And I don't know why, because I don't even have a fucking phone. But they ask me to do fucking stories about when I was a cop. Well, I'm going to tell you a fucking story. This is fucking a true fucking story. I was doing a bit in Woodbridge last night, and I was given a topic. It was called farts, okay? Now, if you're a cop, if you're a fireman, if you're in the military, or just a regular guy, okay? Farts are funny. They are, okay? So check this shit out. I gotta go up to fucking Jersey, all right, to pick up a fucking stolen computer at Pennsauken, New Jersey. Now, a lot of you people, you don't know me, but back in the day, all right, I didn't look like a poster boy for Biafra. I was actually pretty buff, but I ate 18 to 36 Libertabs a day, so I was a fucking walking, talking, farting machine, okay? I come fucking close to shitting my fucking pants so many times, you have no clue. And this came in handy, because I had to go up to Jersey with fucking Marty, my fucking partner, right? Well, that cocksucker got in the car with me, and he is asleep by the time we get to Baltimore. So you know what? I opened up the fucking fart machine. I started fucking farting. I'll tell you, let me tell you something, okay? These were toxic farts. I mean, they were the fucking egg sulfur type, okay? This is no serious shit, okay? Because if you've been married, okay, and you had those fucking farts, okay, you covered your wife's head on it, right? And you're laughing your ass off and she's fucking dying, right? Yeah, it is. This shit's still going on right there. I can see that. Well, anyway, Marty goes to sleep on me, so I was pissed. So I'm farting and I'm farting and I'm farting. And it's great because they're all silent but deadly. And I look over at Marty and I could tell that it's affecting him, but he's in a deep sleep. But his nostrils flare out. He gets this contorted look on his fucking face, right? And I'm fucking loving it, right? Because the shit's getting permeated into the fucking fabric of the fucking car, all right? It wasn't fucking leather, it was fucking cloth. It's fucking great. Well, listen, we pass into the Jersey Turnpike, and we're about 30 miles into Jersey, and Marty wakes up, and he goes, "Fucking Christ, what's that smell?" I said, "Marty, it's Jersey." Oh, he goes, "Fuck no." I said, "Yeah." So we get to the precinct, all right? Now I have to make a decision. Do I continue this gem that I have working here? Or do I own up to it? What do you think? I fucking continued on. Fuck yeah. Okay? I was on a fucking roll. All right? We walk into the precinct. We're in the lobby. Okay? Pretty big. And I'm fucking gassing it up, right? I'm fucking gassing it up. There's other fucking people in there, and they are fucking going, you know, they thought there was a fucking leak or something, you know? But I'm inside, I'm fucking internally, I'm laughing my ass off. And by this time, Marty accepts it, okay? Because he doesn't know better, all right? He just thinks it's Jersey. That's fucking great. So I walk up to the front desk, okay? And there's a poor lady sitting behind there. And she smells this shit that wafts over to her, you know? And she's like, whoa, you know? And I walked up to her and I says, "Ma'am, I just want to apologize for my partner." I says, he lost his smell, and it's due to the radiation treatments he's getting. He's got cancer. And she goes, "Oh, bless his heart." Yes, I know, but if you bear with us, we'll be okay. So Marty has no idea this shit's going on. So she gets the fucking detectives to come out, and they walk into the lobby, and it's like, "Yeah, Jerry, go." So, holy shit. So I tell the head lead detective, I said, "Hey," you know, and he kind of gets the idea, I think, you know. But when we walk back into the precinct, we go down all these hallways. My ass is like a dust cropper, okay? I'm close to shitting my pants for sure. But it's going. I had that whole fucking building that I know it had to be fumigated, all right? But they were all dying, but they had no idea where it was coming from. But the word spread. It was Marty with cancer and radiation. So here's the deal. We get there, we make the transfer. I pull the lead detective aside. I said, "Hey, listen," I said, "I got this guy. Is Marty here?" I says, "You know, it's a shame, but he doesn't realize what he's doing." He says, okay. I said, "Listen, I got to take him to lunch." And they go, no, we'll take him to lunch. I said, "You know, that's really be nice, because any meal could be his last meal." And he goes, "Okay, no problem." So we go to, cops have their favorite places, right? All right? And we went to a diner, and guess what? They gave us a booth, okay? Which was great for me because there was no wind. Other than the wind that I was producing. Meanwhile, I'm fighting up a storm. The guys on the other side, they could barely eat their food. You could tell that they were fucking disgusted. Meanwhile, fucking Marty, he's loving life, right? He's accepted the fact, he's oblivious to the fucking fact that he has cancer, okay? And me, all right, I'm fine with it because we all know your own thoughts are fine, right? We can deal with that, right? Exactly. Everyone else's thoughts stink, but your own, fucking loving life, right? Yeah. Anyway, we finish eating, okay? We finish eating, and I get in the car with Marty, and Marty says, "Oh, Turk," he says, "those guys were great. You know, they treated me like it was my last meal." I said, I know. So we get on the other side of the Jersey Turnpike, right? And Marty fucking goes to sleep again. We get to the mixing bowl at Springfield, Franconia, and Marty wakes up and he goes, "Jesus H. Christ, what the fuck is that smell?" I said, "Jersey, buddy, Jersey."